Your weather expected across the country. So if you do have travel plans, definitely something to watch out for. Of course, you have family out west. Definitely want to make sure they're paying attention to their local news as well to stay up to date on the forecast, because yes, more long track tornadoes potentially, even the potential for some large hail expected across parts of the country today. Now that same weather system is going to move in tomorrow. Not going to bring us severe weather though. That's the good news. And we also have another weather impact alert on Monday. The hours between about 3 to 9 p.m. The evening commute could be impacted by some heavy downpours, maybe some gusty wind and some of the storms in the earlier afternoon hours. Here it is, that weather system that is already bringing, there it is, the first tornado warning of the morning in southern Illinois there. Heavy rain and even some more severe weather in southern Arkansas, all along this very large weather system that's going to continue to push through parts of the country today, bringing again a huge threat for severe weather. Spring off to a strong start. This is one of 2 severe weather seasons across the southeast. Another usually comes by in the fall and winter. So satellite and radar here at home, we have a trough over the area, and that's just trapping in some moisture. So it's feeling quite muggy out there, but we're used to that, right? We've had a little taste of summer here the last couple of days. Temperatures in the mid 60s inland, low 70s closer to the water. We're at 71 in Tampa, 74 in St. Pete, 70 in Sarasota, 65 in Wesley Chapel and in Newport Richey. Low 60s along the Nature Coast, 67 in Lakeland and 67 in Sebring. That Gulf temperature is still sitting at 72 degrees. If you have beach plans today, you can see the pier at least right now in Clearwater Beach before the sun comes up. It'll be a great beach day. Temperatures in the mid 80s. I do think we'll stay dry. That UV index nice and high today as well. So make sure you're wearing your sunscreen if you have beach plans. Highs along the coast, mid to upper 80s, back in the low 90s inland. We could very well tie or exceed record heat again today after Tampa broke an over 100-year-old record in terms of high temperature for March 10th yesterday. So that hot weather continues. Here comes the changes though tomorrow. Let's take you through Futurecast here. Front will knock on our door around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. First along the Nature Coast. I also want to point out that we will have storms offshore. So heads up to all my boaters tomorrow afternoon. You want to get your boating done first half of the day. And then rain and storms move into the Bay Area between about 5 and 7. Notice some heavy downpours. Again, maybe some gusty wind, not expecting severe weather, but still could have some stronger storms. And then after sunset, the front will shift south of I-4, bringing the chance for spotty showers for our southern communities. It does look like along the coast, Bradenton, Sarasota, Anna Maria, you should stay mostly dry through the day tomorrow. And Friday trending mostly dry as well. That front going to stall further south, so maybe a few showers possible late in the evening on Friday. Otherwise, the day does look mostly dry. Saturday, most of the rain stays south of I-4. I do think we should be in good shape for the river greening on Saturday in Tampa as of right now. Sunday, widespread rain moves in late, so not a weather impact alert, even though we will have a lot of rain Sunday. I think it'll be when most of you are kind of winding down for the day, so not a big impact for you. But look at Monday. Very rainy and stormy just in time for that afternoon and evening commute as another front moves in. Behind that, we're breezy and cooler. Very beneficial rainfall on the way, ½ an inch to over an inch of rain widespread. That's going to help put a nice dent in our deficit. And then here comes the cooler air, 80s to highs in the 70s for most of a lot of schools' spring breaks next week. Here's a look at that marine forecast for you. Good day to do some boating. Smooth waters on the bay, seas at about a foot. 7-day shows the warm and dry day today, and then an unsettled pattern on the way with rain and storms likely tomorrow evening. Mostly dry Friday before we ramp rain chances back up through the weekend, and then much cooler next week, waking up in the 50s with highs in the 70s next Tuesday.